What is up, everyone? I am the winner, and welcome to our game room. Today we're going to take a look at the game that came in ranked 25th in my top 123 games of all time. My primary gaming partner is my wife. We like to play a lot of different types of games, and some of the ones we have that we enjoy are specifically two-player games. And today, I am going to tell you what our favorite two-player only game is, and that game is Seven Wonders Duel. Oddly enough, Seven Wonders, the actual bigger game, the card drafting game, didn't make my top 123 as much as I've loved that game for so long. But so many more drafting games have come out and kind of replaced it a little bit, but I still will never turn down a good game of Seven Wonders. But Seven Wonders Duel, whew, this one really knocks it out of the park. There hasn't been too many games that made a two-player version of that I've been like, okay, it's just a smaller, dumbed-down version of the Big Brother. But this one, it plays actually a little different with the same theme. You're still building a civilization and building wonders and doing all that fun stuff, but the way you draft cards is a little different because instead of, I have a hand of cards, I pick one, pass them, you actually have a pyramid of cards. Some are face up, some are face down. And when you when you draft a card from the pyramid, you have to draft from the bottom up. So when you draft and there's a card face down, but if you open that up, it flips over. So you have that uncertainty of, hey, do I want to open up a card for my opponent? You can still win in the three different ways. You can either win with a science victory. If you get so many different science symbols, you win automatically. There's a military track. If you get it all the way to the end on one side or the other, that player wins. And then if neither one of those two happens at the end of the game, it's whoever has those points wins. Man, the tug-of-wars that happen in this game are crazy. I love the way this works. But if you see your opponent going for a military victory, you weren't going that way, but now you have to pull cards to make sure they don't win that way. It's almost like you have to play your opponent instead of playing your own game at that point. Same thing goes for science. If I see my opponent has 4 science symbols, I don't want them to begin anymore because they're going to win the game. So I have to take science cards I don't want for that. So that push and pull of that is so satisfying. And the fact that the way you get resources, you can actually monopolize a resource, and anytime your opponent wants to buy that, they have to pay a ton of money for it. It's just the ways that you can really strategically beat your opponent in this game, it just makes my brain happy. That was my number 25. This one takes a half hour, 45 minutes. We have the Pantheon expansion, which adds different powers you can buy, different abilities you can buy in the second age of the game. We have that. It adds a little bit of time, but not much. The game still only takes 30, 45 minutes. So it's a great little filler game for one of those late-night gaming sessions between you and a spouse or you and a loved one or something. Or in between games at a game day. I mean, you can't go wrong. So that was my number 25, Seven Wonders Duel. And as always, thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow and let's see what number 24 is. So keep playing and keep winning.